Hello everyone, this is just Kristen and we are back with another episode of The Altars. On the last episode we finally found our rebel friends, well, our rebel altars. We gave them supplies, they still are kind of refusing to come back, but we managed to get them connected to our base pretty easily actually, because I kind of pre-planned my map exploration. So they are hooked up to our base. There's a travel hub right in the middle of their base. So when this magnetic storm hits in 5 hours, which I have a feeling is gonna happen, I have a feeling they're gonna come running back to base. But you never know. I don't know what this game's gonna do. It's thrown me for a loop several times. So let's get into it. When we ended the last episode, we were 5 hours from a magnetic storm hitting. So we've got some things we need to do. We need to put down another food farm, which means we need we need 100 metals, which we do not have at the moment. What I want to do is get rid of this. I'm gonna take that down to 2 because we have 2 on hand. Repair kits, we have 4, fine. Rad filters, those do take metals. 1 drill cartridge, I have 1 on hand, and a single shield recharge, fine. So if we go to the refinery and do all of this, we should be able to get our metal production pretty quickly. Our raw food production. We need to put somebody in the kitchen though. So I'm going to take the shrink off and put him in the kitchen. Because we don't have anybody cooking right now and we need people to eat. Our base is doing pretty well. So I think what I want to do, let me check research real quick. He's almost done with this research. And we can't do any other research until we get some planetary samples. God knows when that'll be. Who knows? So let's leave him in base maintenance for now. Or I could move him to the greenhouse. I mean, we have the food we need for right now. We need a couple of food farms, honestly. And then this task, the longest day. They need all of this. So for rupidium, sure. Alright, let's just head to the refinery. Let's see if we can get this done. If I can remember how to work the elevator. Alright.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
No, because I'm going to build a food farm real quick.
I'm done. Should I do this now?
Okay. Now, we are going to go to the airlock and go put that food farm down. Where is it? Let's go here. And
production suspended until I get some resources. Want me to do this in the meantime?
Food farm. I can't set it here. Oh, I can connect it on this side. Hello, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Can I not put a second one down? I guess I can't put a second one down? Well, that's annoying. Alright. Yep, greenhouse just failed. I'm taking radiation because I need to get my butt back in the base. Let's, well, since I can't put another food farm down, and I don't see any other, ways to put one down. We can... Nothing to regain from destroying this item. Well, that sucks. Alright, hang on, what's happening? Why was that highlighted? Oh, because I just finished research. Okay, hang on. I need planetary samples. I need to up this food farm production. That must be how we do it. So, for assignments, we have a bunch of things with nothing queued. We have a bunch of people who can't do stuff. Let's put... Do we have food? We do. Let's put him on base maintenance for now. We will help with base maintenance. We're also going to go to the refinery. And see if we can make... Well, we don't really need to make anything. Hang on. How's our tasks? Talk to the technician. I can't go out there right now. It's in the middle of the magnetic storm. Alright. Let's go help with some base maintenance. Let's go to the social room. Everything's breaking.
Yeah, we're a little low on repair kits.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to go make some repair kits. Oh, this is broken too. He's set to work here. Alright, let's go make some metals. This is also broken. Alright. Let's look at our... We have 0 repair kits, which take metals. We have metals on hand for right now. Alright, this is back up and running. Let's make some repair kits. We're tired, I know. Alright. So that's a couple for tomorrow. Let's go to bed, I guess. I am in the wrong place. Up 1. There we go. He's still preparing that. Okay. 2 more hours of magnetic storm, but... Oh, wow. New resources. I need planetary samples. Okay. Everybody's got a little bit of radiation. Let's take a look at what we can do for our base. Hang on. Shields. Module shields. I forgot what they take. Metals and minerals. So I want to fix the greenhouse. I want to fix the no, kitchen has one already. Fix the workshop. Let's fix the refinery. Or put a shield on the refinery, because that would be a major problem if those went down. I can't install one there. I need to build another rubidium arc, I think. I want to put one on the dormitory. One on the recycler. One more. I'm not that worried about the womb being broken, honestly. Social room? Yeah. Okay. And then I can't expand any further. Alright. New modules. I feel like another radiation repulsor would be helpful. I mean, it'll get the task off my list of things. And it can fit somewhere. Like here. Sure. We are just under the ability here to move. Can't build anything else. Let's go to the refinery. And ooh, we needed that. Build the third rubidium arc. If I had known that that was an achievement, I would have done it a long time ago. Let's make some more metals.
My God. Looks like we're low on rad filters.
You think? Alright, let's look at our production. Alright. Let's get that out. I need to put my pylon packages back in. Just for to have a few on hand. I kind of need to have at least 6, because it takes 5 to make a hub, and I think it takes 4 to make a travel hub, if I remember. Repair kits, they're being made. Alright. Let's build up some more metals. Production, refinery, metals. We are getting low on minerals too, actually. Organics are fine. Alright, let's do this real quick.
I'm done. Should I do this now?
Sure. However, let's look at our tasks. We need to go talk to the technician. Let's go do that.
Any progress with finding the dirt?
Yeah, I found it. We're talking to him. Alright, let's go... Where is it? It is out here. Hey dude, can I talk to you? I've connected your pylons.
I've connected our pylons. You have access to my infrastructure now. Oh. Does that mean you're giving us some of your resources?
Yeah? Not yet? No. Help yourself.
Casa es su casa, buddy. Help yourself to That's really generous of you. Thanks. I have to say, I didn't think you'd be up for it. After everything I said.
Yeah.
I admit I was hurt by what you said. Maybe because your opinion matters to me. That's why I wanted to prove you wrong so much. So, we're good? No,
What do you want now?
not quite. Seriously? Yeah, there's something I owe you. Oh. What is it?
A punch?
Well, I thought, since you were so
no.
curious about Mom, what we talked about in her last days, after our conversation, I can't stop thinking about one thing. Her last words. Do you wanna know what she said? It's a very generous gift, but I can't accept it. I wasn't there with her when she was dying. You were. Those words were meant for you. And you alone. Wait a minute. What the hell happened to Baby Jan, who always wants to have everything? Did you finally alter yourself into some mature version of you? In a way, you could say that. I just realized that things are as they should be. That's all. Well, in that case, nothing more to say. This is it. Goodbye, Jan. Are you sure you want to stay here? What's there to go back to? Maxwell's lab? Besides, with those resources from you, that safe house is starting to look pretty neat. No. We're staying. It's goodbye. Goodbye, then. Have a safe one, and don't spend all your rupidium in duty-free. Brother. Thanks. Brother.
Well, damn. Complete the technician's storyline. Okay, now I'm mad. Why are they not coming back to base? Seriously? Seriously? Ah. Alright. What do we do? What do we do? We need to contact Earth. We near the rendezvous point. We need to set up a beacon to let the rescue team know where to find us. How do I even make a beacon? Let's go back to base, I guess. I don't know how to do such a thing. Beacon. How do I make a beacon? All this time I've been kind of not paying attention to the main storyline. Let's go down to the communication room. Oops. He's fixing it. Oh.
Hi, Lucas.
Jan, good to hear you. What's up?
Calling because I've collected some more rupidium. Thought you'd like to know.
I did not intend to do
Man,
this.
that's so great.
Yeah. You can be pretty convincing, you know?
No.
Really? I don't hear that often. My work can be kind of lonely.
Tell me about it. It's good to talk with someone other than myself.
I'm
Yeah.
angry at the game for making this happen.
You know, I was thinking. Remember how last time I was telling you about how Maxwell got me into all this?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. You said he was going through a tough time himself. What's the story behind that?
Well, I don't know it firsthand, but I heard that years back he was a completely different person. Happily married, house in the suburbs, with a steady academic job that had nothing to do with big tech or politics.
So, human after all.
Then it all just crumbled. One night his life suddenly got upturned, and then it was just a spiral of events. Things started toppling down like dominoes. His work, reputation. Eventually his wife left him.
What happened?
His friend died in a car crash. Horrible accident, drunk driving.
Really? Well, that's sad, but how did losing a friend have such consequences?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I want to, if I should go into the details. They're very personal to him.
But also, you want to spill the tea?
Maybe another time when we can talk longer. Bottom line for me is, if it weren't for that horrible accident and Maxwell's loss, I would probably have had a much more miserable life. It's so strange to think how relative life can be. Sometimes it just blows my mind, you know?
Wow.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, no use getting all philosophical, huh? Anyway, well done with the arcs. I really appreciate it.
I'll need to focus on other things now.
Great. Because I'll need to focus on other things now.
Of course, that's understood. Good luck. I'll 7 out.
Alright. Maxwell, report the situation.
Hello?
Probably should have done this a long time ago.
Jan?
Like,
What a relief.
like 3 episodes
We
ago.
thought we'd lost you.
Yeah, so did I. The base got caught in a huge sandstorm. And I lost part of my crew.
What? Your alters? How could you let that happen?
I guess I failed to make them feel safe enough. They were so uneasy about their future, and that business with Tabula Rasa didn't help. Apparently, they thought they'd be better off in that cold, hostile desert than in my base.
You mean they ran away? And they're exposed to radiation?
They took the exploration vehicle and some supplies.
And then we gave them some
Tell
more.
me not all of them left?
No. Why?
The ship is close, Jan. You have to be ready for the arrival of the rescue team.
Ready? How?
They can't find out about your alters.
Wait a minute, aren't they your people?
What? Wait a minute. Aren't you the head of mining operations? Aren't these your people?
They might answer to me, but their paychecks are signed by Ally Corp. And if you confront them with your alters, they will have to react. The board will not tolerate anything that could cast even the slightest shadow on the legitimacy of this operation. And the rescue team is on their leash. Do I have to spell it out to you? They will have your alters killed.
Well, fuck.
What? Killed? What kind of a rescue team are they?
They're a special ops unit. Military men.
Great.
You could have told me earlier.
Please, Jan. You always knew their primary mission was to escort the most precious cargo mankind has ever seen. Did you really expect them to arrive unarmed?
So you lied to me. That you'd prepare them.
I told you I'd test the waters, and that's what I did. But there is a lot of pressure on your success, Jan. A lot of anxiety amongst the top management. They can sense the vultures hovering around them, waiting for any sign of a slip-up. And they won't let them smell blood. They won't expose themselves.
So what exactly is your plan?
The rescue team will arrive shortly before sunrise. You have time until then to come up with a way to smuggle your alters on board. In the meantime, you need to keep collecting Rapidium.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Once we take off, what happens then?
You will all go into cryosleep, and as the ship approaches Earth, Lucas will take remote control over it and modify the coordinates. The ship will land in a secluded location I've been preparing.
And what about the crew?
They'll be in cryosleep during the landing. And by the time they wake up, we will be far away. I have a lab ready, and a guarantee of immunity from people who understand. I'm moving operations to a more science-friendly region, somewhere Ally Corp won't get to us. And, most importantly, where nobody will ever find your alters.
That sounds foreboding.
You're putting them in a lab?
I won't sugarcoat it. We've come too far together for that. If you wanted to hate me, I probably gave you enough reasons by now.
Day one?
Truth is, when I first heard about you, your situation, well, I'd be lying if I said it all came together immediately. On the contrary, I didn't hope for much. An accidental castaway with no qualifications, all alone, burdened with such a responsible task. But when Lucas told me you did it, you created your alter and managed to convince him to cooperate with you, I couldn't help but fantasize about where this could go. Can you see? I've been waiting for something like this ever since they shut down Project Ela.
Yeah, about that. I heard some disturbing things about your experiments. Is it true your patients... well, that they lost their minds?
Of course. That was the whole point. They were losing their old dysfunctional identity to gain a new, sound one. Whoever told you this must have heard some scraps of information and didn't have a full understanding of what we were doing. Yes, they were unorthodox things, but it was always about making people better. Project Ela was my whole life, Jan. Why would I devote myself to something harmful?
Is Ela the person that died in the accident? Just curious.
You never stopped dreaming about reviving it.
You wouldn't be so surprised if you knew what we could achieve.
Lucas told me you wanted to help war veterans, patients with PTSD.
Yes, that was the initial scope. But we could have done so much more. But take, for example, the possibilities of re-socializing criminals by altering the experiences that led to their corruption. But why not go even further? Why should we limit ourselves to thinking only about altering the past? Why not be able to influence the future?
What? How?
The Tree of Life. You've seen yours, but it's just a projection, a rudimentary interface. Think about it. What if it was no interface, but an integrated part of the human mind, allowing us to live our lives exactly the way we should?
The way we should? What? You mean, make the right decisions?
Exactly. The human cognitive system enhanced in a way evolution failed to do in millions of years.
I tried to do something like that. Using your upgrade, I tried to alter myself into someone who always makes the right decisions.
And? What happened?
I realized it's more complicated than that. That what I thought were bad choices can objectively be good ones.
Exactly. This is where the real breakthrough should happen. We have to be able to define a choice as good or bad by an objective, quantum-calculated analysis of its outcome in an instant.
I mean, I don't think we would say this because we've experienced exactly what he's talking about.
Wow, that's amazing.
More than that. Imagine a world where nobody ever takes the wrong turn. Children are never harmed. There are no court misrulings because there is no crime. Greedy and corrupt individuals never come to power, and because of that, wars never break out. Can you see now why your success meant so much to me? Do you not understand that giving Rapidium away for any other purpose would mean robbing humanity of its biggest evolutionary leap since we crawled out of the primordial soup? Do you still think there is a better purpose for your altars than to contribute to all that?
I'm not their owner. They're people in their own rights. I can't decide their fate for them.
That's very noble. But in a way, you've already done that when you created them. Look, all I'm asking is several weeks in a lab where I can run some tests on them, collect data, and prepare for the bigger leap.
And then what? You let them walk free?
You know I can't do that. It would be too risky for both of us and for them. But I could guarantee them a comfortable life. They would be hidden from the eyes of the world.
That sounds like shit.
Imprisoned.
The only alternative for them is to be disposed of by the corporation, like waste. I think you need to take a breath. There's a lot to think about. How to smuggle your altars aboard that ship, for one. But first, you have to guide their navigator to your exact position. They'll need you to mark the spot with a beacon. Start with that, and then I trust you'll figure out what to do next.
Yeah, sure. By the way, I wasn't an accidental survivor.
What do you mean?
The quantum computer chose me. Seems I was the one who had the biggest chance of making it.
Well, doesn't that just prove my point? We are capable of so much more than we think, Jan. All we need to do is open the door and let that potential in. You'll hear from me again before the ship lands.
Sure, I will.
Good luck, Jan.
Okay. We need to make a beacon. Top priority. Wow. Build more Rapidium arcs? Check that. I don't want that on my screen. Oh my god. Okay, let's go down to the workshop. Nope, workshop. Okay, he is making the beacon. Alright. Let's go back to the airlock. I want to look to see if we can find any planetary samples. It doesn't show any. Even though it said that there would be more stuff. Is there anywhere else I have not opened up? There's a few places here I haven't opened up. There's a place here. That goes down to the, enriched metals. I wonder if we need to go set the beacon, like, out here somewhere. Probably. Alright. So that's gonna take 3 minutes. I think what I might do is actually run out to the organics area and see if I can put down the other food farm, because I think maybe we couldn't do it because there was a storm coming in. Let's try again real quick, and it would let me do it over here maybe. Yeah, no. It's still saying no. Alright, so I wonder then if we can make our way over to talk to the guys. Is anybody out here? Ooh, that's a bright light. No? Still nobody? That kind of looks like a rubidium arc right there. Alright. Let's see if our production's done. No. Alright. Let's go... Oops. Let's go. I want to open up all of this. There's a place to go up here, too. Let's go here. And climb... Oh. Let's climb up here. Let's look at our map real quick. Yeah, that's where I'm going. We'll collect some more stuff along the way. Just look at our map. Yeah, that was the end of that. Alright. So let's go back down there. Just opening up the rest of the map areas. I believe we've been through here, right? Yeah. So let's go here. Whoops, wrong button. And then, where to now? Let's go here and run around this way. Yeah, it gets me turned around when I'm traveling like that. Ooh. I'm glad I heard that. Alright, map. Been there. Let's go around this way. What's up here? Okay, this is all connected, it looks like. Yeah. Alright, next spot. Just gonna run across here and go up. Yeah, right there. We grab this rubidium right here. And go across here. Alright, where to now? Let's go up. I wonder if we can connect a pylon. Here? Yeah, nice. Alright. Aha! That's nice. So that's interesting. It definitely did not show that to me on the map. Let's undo that. Find this. A scout badge?
Would you look at that?
Interesting.
That's not my Boy Scout badge. Go fierce ocelots.
Alright. Fierce ocelots. Alright, let's go over here. We've got 8 days until the sun comes up. How do I get my butt down there? I see another anomaly down there. Okay. Yeah, can't make it. Alright. Let's see. That's that. Yeah, starting to go a little nutty. Alright. Don't recharge. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, we are certainly following... What's down there? Can I go down there? Or is that just me following the trail? Oh. Yep, we're in the sparky stuff, but that's what I want right there. I think. Nope, it's not. Hi. Alright, let's back up. It's over there. Oops. Wow, there's so much more to this map. Late. Alright, where are you? Alright. There it is. That's what I want right there. Alright. that. Yes. Alright, there's a way to go up here. It's very sparky here. Alright. Let's look at our map. This connects back around. I believe that is the entire map opened up. It looks like it. I don't see any other areas that continue. Well, I'm glad we ran over here because it did not show us that planetary sample. Let's get out of the spiciness. And we got some more not rubidium, Alex stuff. Alright, let's see what our production looks like. Did we get a what do we need? Beacon. Alright, so place the beacon on the cliff by the ocean. I knew that was gonna be a thing. Sure. On the cliff by the ocean. I knew that was gonna be a thing. Yeah, all the way up there. I'm glad we've been up here once already. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Beacon.
Alright, beacon placed. Time to summon the rescue team. But they can't find out about my altars. What the hell should I do? I wish the technician were here. They'd probably have something to say.
He'd stay stuck.
Maybe he'd say that I should stop coming to him with every problem. You got us in this mess, Jan. Figure it out for yourself. It's a simple task. Think. You're supposed to be the one who can do it. Well, if the quantum junk put its money on a simple builder, it must be because it appreciates simple solutions. Damn. I'm sounding like the miner. I need to get my shit together. Wait. The miner in me does have a point. I can't overthink this.
Now he has split personality
really
disorder.
What if the reason it all started could also be the solution? Rubidium.
Okay.
Huh. That might actually be it. That's what the rescue team will care about most.
Oh.
If there's anything they're not taking off without,
Oh
it's
God.
their precious cargo.
Oh.
Yeah. That's it. I'll have to find a way to use rubidium to smuggle the altars back to Earth. The details are gonna need refining, but I'm sure the scientists can help me with that. For now, brainstorm over. Let's light up this beacon.
Okay. Back to beacon. That's a little bit more than a bat signal.
What the hell is that?
My God.
Ah, shit. Pretty sure this was not supposed to happen.
Oh, that's lovely. Well.
Please. Can't anything be normal on this goddamn planet?
No, apparently not. Do I have any... I have no pylons right now. Alright. Alright, we gotta go talk to the scientist. I need some pylons produced. Do we have the metals to do it? I think so. Is anybody in the workshop? The scientist is. Raw food is low. The thing is supposed to be making 3 per day. It's not. But we can improve our research now. Hang on. Where is it? I'm not worried about free climbing. I can make batteries, no problem. What does our storage look like? Wow. Let's get, I don't know if we're gonna need it, but I think this needs to be our next thing. Because food is an issue. Let's get those pylons done. It's getting late as well. Yeah. I'm coming. Ooh. Oh, wait. There's multiple. Where are they? I'll take your Alex. It's fine. I saw another one. Here it is. There's another one here. And I'm about dead as far as my charge goes, so let's get inside. Alright, where's the scientist? He's in the personal cabin, but which one? Beside the kitchen. Alright. Comfy? Sir? Okay. I have some bad news.
So, I have some bad news and some even worse news. Does that mean you finally talked to someone on Earth about us? Well, sort of, yes. It looks like they want me to keep you a secret from the rescue team. Smuggle you on board. Oh. And for what reason, if I may ask? Maxwell thinks they might kill you. You're just too much of a liability to the corporation. I'm sorry. But, I'm not sure we need to worry about that just yet, because that was the less bad news. The worst news is the rescue ship might end up not picking us up at all. What? I set up the beacon. But just as the light was going up in the air, suddenly something jammed it. As if there was, I don't know, an invisible barrier up in the sky. Are you sure you activated the beacon correctly?
I pushed the button.
I don't think blaming me is gonna help much. I'm not blaming you. I'm trying to understand how an invisible barrier suddenly appeared in the sky.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was there all along.
We need to do something about it. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been in vain, and we'll end up fried down here. It's not just about the beacon. If light can't get out, then a ship won't get in either. Yes. Right. Let's stay cool. Give me a moment to study this thing. I was hoping you'd say that. I
Yeah,
suppose
yeah.
in that case, the conversation about smuggling us on board should be postponed. I suggest we don't mention it to anyone just yet, so as not to cause unwanted agitation. Right. One problem at a time, huh?
That doesn't sound... Can we
Yes.
not work on 2 problems at the
Let
same
me
time?
research whatever this barrier is. First, you could use the time to look around the area, secure resources.
I think I've done that.
We'll probably need them if we're to overcome yet another obstacle.
Alright, I may have screwed us. Oops. That's not what I wanted to click. I wanted to click this. Alright, mission. We need to remove that, do that. That is 10 hours, I believe. And then we'll put that back. Let's assign him back to the lab. And we will go to the workshop tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go to bed because it's late and the phone is ringing. Lucas.
Lucas, good to hear you.
Not really.
Jan, you're going home. Isn't that exciting? How are the preparations going?
How should I put it? Your enthusiasm may be a little premature.
Oh? What's the problem this time?
It's pretty serious. I might not make it back. There's a barrier in the sky. I'm gonna have to destroy it if I want the rescue ship to land.
Damn. You're so close.
Yeah, but see, I've been thinking. Do I want it to land?
What? What's that supposed to mean? Of course you do.
Here's the thing. While my alters are worried they might not get back to Earth, I'm worried about what's gonna happen to them after they get back. Because I've learned some troubling things about Maxwell, Lucas. Are you aware that he wants to hijack the Rapidium for himself?
Maxwell has other allies now, a much more open-minded organization than Ally Corp. It's run by people who actually care about progress.
Do you believe
Tell me
everything he
something.
says?
Do you believe everything Maxwell tells you?
What? What do you mean?
Lena. She recorded a message for me and she said she dug out some dirt about his patients losing their minds. Being unethically exploited.
Is Lucas gonna get a
Exploited?
redemption arc?
If you could look me in the eye right now, would you swear that not a single person was mistreated in those experiments? Would you swear on your life, Lucas?
Well, there were some rumors at one point that a patient, that he was, well, a little unstable and he might have, but at his family's request, we buried his data. That's what Maxwell said.
Patient 313?
So, it's true. Patient 313 really did exist.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we were working with mentally disturbed people. Accidents happen, but Maxwell was just trying to help them.
Lucas, this is about my alters' lives.
It's a little late for doubts now, Jan. You have no choice but to trust Maxwell. If the corporation finds out about your alters, they'll get rid of them. There's no other option.
Why is there a dot right here that I just noticed? Has that been here the entire game? Sorry. Sorry. You have no choice but to trust Maxwell. If the corporation finds out about your alters, they'll get rid of them. There's no other option. What if there was another option?
What if there was another option? You're a QC navigator, Lucas. Maxwell wants you to take control of the ship once it takes off. What if assuming for a moment that I managed to get that rescue ship to land safely, what if I just asked you to dispatch us somewhere else? Somewhere they wouldn't find us.
I think
What are
Lucas
you
is
talking
gonna
about,
get
Jan?
a
Hijacking
redemption
ship
arc.
full of rupidium? Are you crazy?
It's what you do anyway, isn't it? The question is, will you do it for Maxwell, or will you think for yourself?
I don't know, Jan. This is...
Okay.
It's all very confusing.
We need to make
My
Lucas.
first reaction is to say no. But I'm thinking of how much you've achieved by collecting all the rupidium and all those conversations we had. You've grown to be some kind of... well... inspiration to me.
A friend.
Come on,
yeah,
Lucas.
I don't use that word often, but yeah. I need to think this over, okay? I'm not sure about what part I want to play in all this. I guess I'm not used to playing a significant part in anything.
You should think more highly of yourself.
You should think more highly of yourself. You deserve more than to be taken for granted like that.
I'll think it over. I'll 7 out for now.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll have a reason to like Lucas by the end of the game. I don't know. Stay tuned for more, because we're going to end the video here. We have 7 days until the sun rises. 8 hours or 10 hours or something like that to do the research on the beacon. We got to figure out how we're supposed to smuggle our altars aboard. Maybe somehow we might be able to get the rebel altars. I don't know. So make sure you click that subscribe button and make sure you click that bell icon so that you'll be notified when more of the altars content comes out, or if I go live with any of the other games that I play. And please make sure you have clicked the like button. It really does help the channel out. And we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.
Step in the stream, it's a wild parade. Lore runs deep, but the jokes never fade. Chat's a hero, chaos ignites, just Kristen's world, where weird feels right. Pinned with madness, streaming all night, laughs, lore, and a glitch or two. If you blink, the plot rewrites you. Chat's gone rogue, spam the emotes, unleash the lore, this stream's a portal. Who knows what's in store? Sound the alarm, Kristen's chat has broken the charm. One more click, one more. You're not just watching, you're part of the war.